Previously, we talked about course introduction, and within the introduction, we looked at the theoretical part of the course. Among other things, we looked at all what we looked at. Now, today we are looking at the practical part of the course, and specifically, we are looking at office applications. Okay. Now, remember, we talked about applications and said that for the applications, they are used to execute or perform specific tasks at hand. Okay. So our emphasis is on Microsoft Office applications. So we are starting off with Office applications today, and specifically, we are starting off with Microsoft Office Word. Okay. So in case you didn't know to use a computer, if you are learning for the first time, to use a program, you begin by starting it or launching that program or application. So to launch an application, there are so many ways of killing a rat, and amongst which, for our case, to open an application, we shall go to the start menu or the start button and click. Then once you go to the start menu, we have that start menu. The start button gives us a start menu. So on the menu, if you're using especially Office 20, Windows 10, okay, if you're using Windows 10, you'll get a similar screen to what you are seeing on my screen. Okay, those with computers, please do what I'm doing whenever we are learning in my classes. Do what I do. Once you get a problem, ask. Okay, raise up your hand and ask. I'll be able to turn on your microphones, and then you'll be allowed to speak, to ask any question. If it requires sharing the screen, please, I can still allow you to share your screen so that I'm able to see where the problem is. Now that we are talking about the menu, on this menu we have, first of all, we have the most used programs. Okay, just like you can see on my screen, these are the programs that I've used most oftenly. Firefox number one, because every day I'm on the internet full time. Okay, so you can say that Firefox is number one. Then sometimes I'm even recording videos for the classes. That's why you can see that Media Player number 2 VLC. Then I have others, just like you can see. Okay, so these are the most used programs on my computer. Having looked at these most used programs, then we have other programs arranged alphabetically. So in this case, I want to open Microsoft Office Word. Okay, so in this case, Word is amongst those that I've been using every day. That's why it's on the most used menu. So meaning I'll just come and click here. How about if it's not amongst the most used programs? Okay, you know, some people will not be able to see it as of now. So in such a case, we have these ones arranged alphabetically, so I can scroll through up to when I'm able to find it, wherever it is. Here it is on my menu. Okay, then how about if maybe I don't have time to scroll, or sometimes I could be blind, not in position to see it very fast? You are also able to search. Okay, on the start menu here, we have this search tool. Okay, I can search whichever is in Windows. Therefore, let me type the first maybe 2 letters. Okay, so after typing the first letters, the system filters, okay, filters the output and gives me the most probable expectation that it thinks I want to find. So right now you can search Word 2016 is number 1 on the list. Okay, meaning I'll come and click in case it's the one I want to select. Of course, if the other things I'm interested in, I can still be able to locate them and open. So for my case, let me go by this. And there it comes. Once it comes, personally, I'm using MS Word 2019, much as you saw 2016 on the other last menu down. But the first option is 2019. So this is what comes once you open Microsoft Office Word. Among other things, it gives you this dashboard. And on the dashboard, I can, first of all, access the documents that are recent. Okay? The documents that are recent. For example, those that I've worked with today, I've been actually, for example, this is a report. This is an exam I have set for a certain class of students. This is another exam. Then how about not today, but within this week? You can see here they are. Okay? All these ones have been open at least within a week's time. How about maybe I have other documents I need to open, but they were not accessed maybe within the last week. I can go to other documents and I'll be able to be given the screen to browse, okay, to all those documents. For example, a document could be in my documents or in document folder. It could be on a CD. It could be on your mobile phone and it's connected. It could be on in a flash disk or any other external storage, or even within the computer somewhere. So in such a case, once I click on open other documents, I'm given the open dialog box so that I'm able to browse for whichever document, wherever it is. Okay, now going back to this screen, of course, we have other things we have other options from which we can choose. Amongst which you can open a blank document. So for our case, we're going to start with a blank document. Please, if I'm very fast, raise up your hand and tell me that, please, you are taking us marathon. I can try to tame on the speed. So for our case, we're opening a blank document. And to open it, you should just click on the blank document option. Looking at what you have on the screen, or what you can see on the screen, first of all, what is Microsoft Office Word? Okay, Microsoft Office Word is a word processing application. What does it mean? It's a program that is used to create text-based documents. When I talk about a document, I'm referring to a file created using a word processor. Okay, what is the word processor? You'll investigate what it is. Okay, now, does it mean that all documents we create, we can only use Microsoft Office Word? The answer is no. Okay, just like I always tell people that once you go to the village there, okay, and ask people, petrol station or fuel station, people think about Shell only. People only think about Colgate as the toothpaste. Don't think about Blue Band as margarine, okay? Kiwi as the shoe polish, and so on. You're getting me? Because that's how their minds were programmed. Okay, now when you talk about word processors, there are so many others, only that Microsoft Corporation is more popular with its products. Its products are so popular. That's why most people use them more than any other. Why are they popular? Is because of the number one is the support they offer. Number two is the ease of use, and so many other reasons as to why their products are always so common and popular. We have other examples we can give in as far as word processing applications are concerned. For example, we have, if I'm using, for example, in the lab at main campus and the lab at Kampala campus, Block D, we have computers there. On those computers, we don't have only Windows, we have other operating systems. We have Ubuntu as another operating system. When you're installing Ubuntu, it comes with its Office suite, which is not called Microsoft Office. Okay, it's called LibreOffice. That's the version of Ubuntu and other Linux family versions. Okay, so you'll find that with the LibreOffice, there's a word processing application which is not MS Word. It is called OpenOffice Writer. Okay, I can even install OpenOffice Writer on a Windows computer. It will work very well. Okay, why is it not so common? Is just because it looks a little hard to people who are naive about computers. Okay, it seems hard, but it is also doing the same as what MS Word does. You find that, for example, you're on the internet, you don't have a word processor on your computer, but we have something similar to that in the name of Google Docs. Google as a company has a number of products. Okay, it has a number of products it offers. Okay, amongst which products it offers is the word processors. Just like it has Google Sheets, which Google Sheets is the same as Excel. Okay, so meaning as long as you have internet, even when the computer you are using doesn't have MS Word, at least you have a Google product that you can use in the names of Google Docs. Okay, that one does exactly the same as what Word does. You are getting me. Here it is. Those that are able to see my screen, I can just open this and it's able to do everything that Word does. This is Google Docs. We have Google Sheets, okay, which is the same as Excel. I don't have to worry about not having Excel on my computer. We have Google Slides, which is the same as PowerPoint, and so many other products. Then, of course, we have other products which are doing the same, which are also acting as word processing applications. So I'm going to ask the members to find out other examples of word processing applications. Okay? So that in case it comes either in the test or in the exam, at least you know. So there are so many others that we can use. Now that I've talked about what a word processor is, let's engage gears and come to our point of emphasis, which is Microsoft Office Word. Okay, we have this screen you are seeing right now. Let's first explore the environment of Microsoft Office Word. Of course, it's always very important before you start driving a car, it is important that you know the car itself, okay, physically. You know the components, you know what does each and every component do on the car, okay? Now, from there, you'll be able to have a smooth ride through our car, which in this case is MS Word. So to start with, ladies and gentlemen, let's talk about, first of all, the ribbon. What is the ribbon? The ribbon refers to the uppermost screen here, where you are seeing these tools here. Okay, this entire screen here, where you are seeing these tools. Okay, this is the ribbon I'm talking about. So I guess you've been able to see it now in case you didn't know what the ribbon is. So whenever I talk about the ribbon, I'm referring to this entire area here on top. So this entire area I'm talking about, which I'm referring to as the ribbon, okay, has what we call commands. Okay, it has, before talking about commands, it has tabs. Okay, for example, we have the file tab. Okay, let me click back. We have the home tab, which is the default selected by MS Word. We have the insert tab. We have the design tab. So whenever I talk about tab, I'm referring to these buttons here on top. Okay, layout, references, mailings, review, view, etc. We can even have more. There are those that are not there, but which we are able to add whenever need arises. Okay, those are the tabs. Now on the tabs, we have what we call commands. For example, once I click on the home tab, the buttons or the commands down here change. When I go to so the home tab is used for formatting the document. That's what it does. Then we have the insert tab is to insert objects in the document. Okay. We have, for example, we can insert cover page, blank document, we can insert tables, pictures, shapes, etc., etc., comments, etc., just like you can see on the screen. Then you can look at the design of our document, the layout. For example, I want to make some, I want to insert columns, I want to change the orientation of the page, I want to work on the margins, etc., etc. All that is done on the layout tab. Then we have the references tab. For example, I want to create a table of contents and so many other references, such as citations, such as the etc., etc. Okay, cross references. We can work out all those ones on the references tab. Then mailings. Okay, for example, I want to create a mail merge. I want to create a merge document. This is where we go. Then reviews, for example, comments. Okay, you checking the English we've used, the grammar, the spelling, etc., etc. Okay, inserting the comments. All that is on the insert, and so on and so forth. Now, having looked at the ribbon, which ribbon has tabs and the commands, let's go back to our home tab now. Okay, on the ribbon we have these tabs having information grouped. Okay, for example, this is called the clipboard group, this is font group, paragraph group, meaning anything I want to work out in form of a paragraph, I'll get here to the paragraph. This way I'll find the tools. If I want to work on the font, for example, making something bold, changing the font face, the font color, the font size, and so on and so forth, I'll get to font. Of course, finally, we have on each group, we have these arrows which point down, just like you can see on my screen. Those ones, we call them dialog box launchers, which launch dialog boxes for us. Why are they important? Finally, there are so many tasks, so many commands available in MS Word. However, meaning we can do much. However, not all of them can fit on the screen because we need to have some space reserved for us to be able to type. So if we put all the commands there, we shall have no space to use. That's why some commands are hidden. And for us to access them, just like you can see here, we can use the dialog box launchers to launch and be able to access other commands that are not available on the face of the ribbon. Okay, just like you can see right now, there are so many other options that are available under font. This is font group. Okay, if I go to paragraph, it's the same thing. There are so many other things I can do within paragraph. etc, etc. So just give it a try. Try to investigate each and everything within the program. You'll be able to advance and master a lot of practical concepts. Having looked at the ribbon, let's talk about the quick access toolbar. What is the quick access toolbar? When you look at on top of my screen here, we have these, I think they are for your case, could be having about 3. Okay. You could be having around 3. Let me first do what? Let me first remove some of the commands. Okay. So that we have a similar screen. So I'm trying to remove some of the commands I had on my ribbon. So when you look at the quick access toolbar, by default it comes with save, undo, and then redo. Okay. Once you click in the arrow after the redo, its name comes. It's telling us to customize the quick access toolbar. So that's the quick access toolbar we are talking about. Okay. So it allows us, what does the quick access toolbar do? The quick access toolbar is the toolbar that allows us to access the tools or the commands that we use most often on the computer. For example, you find that among other things, while I'm working with the computer, among other things I have to do is saving my work on a regular basis. That's why by default we have the save command. Then find that maybe I want to, as I'm typing, I need to undo a step. I want to go a step backwards and then maybe a step forward. So in all what I'm doing, some of those commands, I'll be using them. That's why they're available there. But of course, in case you don't need them, you can always remove and always add whichever commands, so that you are able to prepare your environment in such a way that it is very easy to work with the application. In case you want to add more commands, you click in the arrow. So the ones you are seeing having ticks are the ones that are enabled. Just like I said that I have only 3. So whichever I want to add, I'll just, for example, you need to, whenever I want to print, you can say, if I want to print, I'll first go to File, then I look out for Print, which is taking me a lot of time. I'm wasting a lot of my time. So for me to make sure that I just click on a single button and the printing is done, I'll just go to the quick access toolbar. Then if I have the print icon, I click on quick print. Okay, so from now onwards, I just have to click here and it will start printing automatically, as long as I have the printer connected on the computer. Okay, now that I've seen this, of course, you can always add as many as you want. How about if the command I want is not among these? You can say I have just a few commands here on the menu. Okay. How about if the command I want is not available here? I can ask for more commands. Okay. Then commands on which tab? For example, I have home, I have insert tab, I have design etc. So which commands do I want? Which command am I looking for? In case for example, I have popular commands, that these ones. Then you can choose that, for example, I want commands which are to do with macro. Maybe I want commands on the file tab, maybe on the home tab. I can specify the commands I'm interested in. I could even say that I want to say all the commands. So then I'm able to pick out whichever specific command, okay, I'm interested in. All the commands are available there. Okay. So after looking out for the command you want, of course, you have to click on it. Okay. You click on the command you want. For example, for my case, let me see. Let me have which command should I put on my screen? Let me look for any. Let me look for any command. Okay, let me specify actually. I want those on the home tab. So I want a command that allows me to change case. Okay, so click on the command you want. Then we have in between this side and the right hand side we have add. So once you click on add, it will go to the left hand side as well. That means it's now going to be on top of our ribbon here. Once I click on okay, those I want to add, click on them, then click on add on in between so that they come on the other right hand side of the screen. Then whichever I want to remove from this side, I just click on them and then click on remove. It will get off from the quick access toolbar. So once you click on OK, you can see that the commands I have put have now come here. That means I don't have to go any far now in case I want to have those commands used. Okay, I'll be saving out of my precious time looking for those commands from wherever they are. Having looked at the quick access toolbar, let me talk about the title bar. The title bar shows us the title of the document, of the file actually, not the document that we are working with. Okay? By the way, a file created in any software must be having a name. Okay? Now, when we're working with, for example, a spreadsheet, we deal with workbooks. Okay? So when we're working with document, with Word, with a word processor, a file created using a word processing application is referred to as a document. Okay? And like I said, that any file must be having a name. For example, once they just give birth to you, you are given a default name, which is maybe baby. Okay? Until your parents give you a new name, that's when we may choose not to call you baby. But still can call you, for example, baby, maybe baby Tom, baby Aisha, baby Peter, baby Jane, etc. Okay? So now that we have looked at the title, but it shows us the default name, which is document 1. Once I create another one, it will become document 2, and so on and so forth. So until you save this document with a new name, you shall have that document 1 there. Okay. So once I give, for example, this document, I call it office document, or whichever name I want to give it. So whichever name I will give to my document after saving for the first time, when we are having document 1, that name will appear there. Okay. The name document 1 will be replaced by the name you'll give to your document while saving. Okay. Then we have on the left, on the extreme right hand side of the screen, we have, I guess you're able to see where my cursor is right now. It's here. We have other options for hiding and unhiding the ribbon. For example, once I click on auto hide ribbon, everything has gone off, but I have a bigger workspace, working area. Okay. Meaning I'm able to see much of my page content than when I have the ribbon tabs visible. Okay, so meaning, for example, if I want to type the word Ndeje University, okay, and I want to make it bold, okay, I'll first, upon selecting it, in case the tools I want to use are not available on the mini toolbar, to have the ribbon back so that I'm able to access my tools, I'll go to the, you can now have these ellipsis dots, ellipsis marks here, 3 dots here. So meaning once I click there, okay, the ribbon comes back. I select whichever I want to do on this document. Maybe I want to bold it and make it appear in red font. So it's done. The ribbon goes away, meaning it gives you space to do what you want to do. How about if I'm not, if I'm tired of always bringing it back all the time? I want it to be there permanently. Okay, we have this icon where we clicked previously to disable the ribbon. We can choose so that maybe show us the tabs. The tabs, for example, home, insert are available, are all available, but the commands below, okay, the ribbon is not showing. Meaning, I want, for example, to bold, I'll go to home tab where formatting is, then I look out for bold again, or I change the color to whichever color I need. Okay? So, meaning, once you click, the ribbon commands come, you choose what you want. After choosing the commands you want, they disappear. Meaning they're giving you enough space to interact with your computer. Okay? Then, how about if I don't want them to disappear completely, or I want everything to be there? I'm not bothered about the space I have below. Okay? Still going back to our icon here, I can choose to have the tabs and commands available without them going anywhere. Okay, so in other words, it's you to work with, to prepare your environment the way you feel comfortable with it. Okay, so that you work with your computer with ease. You find it easy to interact with it, to find the tools you want, to find the commands you want to use. Okay, now that we have looked at all of that, I don't know if members have questions. Let me ask members if they have questions. So Hannah is asking to explain to her the sign in and all these tabs on all these commands on the extreme right hand side of the screen. Okay. First of all, with these later versions of Office, you can have an account. Okay. What does it mean? I can even store my document online using Microsoft Office account. Okay. So in such a case, if I'm asked to sign in, for example, they will connect me to Microsoft Corporation Online. Microsoft Online. Meaning, if I don't have an account, I will be asked to sign up first. Then afterwards, they'll ask me to, of course, I'll choose the username I want to use and all other details. Okay? So amongst the benefits is that you can save your document online, and you don't have to move with your document. For example, with your imagine I'm coming to Ndege and I'm having a huge document. Maybe I'm having a not necessarily a computer, but maybe a computer on which my files are saved. So yet where I'm heading, they are computers. Okay. So in such a case, I will just have my document saved electronically online in the cloud. Then wherever I go, as long as I have access to internet, I'm able to access the document. It's one of the benefits of signing up and creating an account. Then this one here, the next icon or command, I explained it. It is for allowing us to either minimize the ribbon, to maximize the ribbon, to make it auto hide. Okay, I think I've already explained this. It has 3 options. That is auto hide, meaning once I click on it, the ribbon goes away. It only comes back when I go in. Actually, when you click on auto hide, it gives you ellipsis marks here, the 3 dots I'm talking about. So that in case I want to access any commands on the ribbon, I'll first go to these 3 dots, click there, then the commands and the tabs will show. After choosing what I want to choose on the ribbon, they will disappear once I click in the body of the document. I've already explained that. Okay. If I don't want auto hide, I'll go to, for example, show commands, show tabs. Show tabs hides the commands, but only shows the tabs. So that in case I want something, for example, on the references tab, I click on references tab. Okay. The commands will show. I pick the one I want. After picking the one I want, it will disappear. Again, it only shows when I need it to show. I explained that already. Then we have the show tabs. I think this is the default selection. By default, we have everything the way you are seeing it here. Okay, but there are situations whereby you find that you need not to show them. Maybe they're occupying, you have something which is huge and you want it all to be displayed. It is big in size. It's occupying almost a full page. So meaning, but I want to display it all. Meaning, I will force this, or I will tell this computer to hide some of the unnecessary tools and commands so that I have more space to display the object I want to show. Okay, I've explained that. Then we have this minus is to minimize. Okay, minimize means once I click on minimize, the screen goes down on the status bar. Remember, previously we talked about the screen. Okay, talked about the different components such as the status bar, the system tray, the start menu, the desktop, etc. Okay, so whenever I minimize, it goes down here on the status bar. Okay, so when you look at, by the way, when you look at the screen, MS Word, you can tell the app that is on the status bar. For example, you can say that I have a Word document here, I have Firefox, I have spreadsheet, I have PowerPoint, I have Windows Explorer, and others. So if I want to bring back my word processor, I'll just click on this one, it will come. If I want it to go down, I'll minimize by clicking on the minus. So going down means that you are taking off the screen so that you can use the screen to see something else. Okay, that's what it means, taking off the screen by minimizing. Whereas having looked at minimizing the document, we can talk about, for example, we have this one, okay, restore down. Just like you can see that icon, actually all the icons are able to, if you are sober, okay, upstairs, you can just look at the picture and try to guess what it's going to do. Meaning, restore is going to, restore is used for stretching and unstretching the screen or the window. For example, once I click on it, it is made smaller. You can see now the shape. Okay. Now, if I want to maximize, I'll do the same thing. I click on it, then it becomes full screen. So this one turns off full screen and turns on. It turns on and off full screen by restoring the document and then we have X. It's even showing red, danger. Okay, you can see the color. Once I click there, it shows me that you're going to do something which is disastrous. So you should be sure of what you are going to do. So this one is for closing whichever you want to close on the computer. Okay, anything you have opened and you want it closed, you click here. And once you click there, because what I'm doing might be, it might cost me. This system is so intelligent. It is asking me whether I want to keep that information. Okay, so don't save the contents or the changes of the document. It is either yes or no. Once I don't save it, it means that whichever I have typed, whether it's how many pages, will be lost forever. Maybe until Jesus comes back. What we call the second coming or Perosia. Okay. So if I feel that if I'm not sure of what I've done, I want to go back. Please always avoid panicking. First, be sure. Read the information. Okay. Otherwise, you might take a decision, or you can take an action which is going to cost you. So if I'm not sure of what I've done, I will just click on cancel so that I don't continue with either saving or not saving. So after canceling, I'm able to go back to the document and analyze to see whether there is anything that is not the way I want it to be. Okay, so I'm going to click again on the document. So if I feel that maybe I've been able to see that I need the document, I can either save the changes or I can tell it to discard, to close without saving the changes I have made. Okay, so that is it with this screen. Now let's shift gears again. What I have a question. Somebody is raising up his hand. Thomas, can you say what you want to say? Thomas? Thomas, can you first of all turn on the microphone and speak to us? He's not able to speak. Okay. Anna, can you speak to us? Thomas doesn't want to speak. Tumuhire, Anna, can you speak? Okay. She has lowered the hand. Thomas, can you speak? Okay, he's not speaking. So let's move to something else. Let's move to something else. If you're making background noise, please, Thomas, if you fail to speak, turn off your microphone. It's making noise. Okay, thank you. So we are.
Yes.
Thomas, can you speak?
Talk about can you talk about the
Can I talk about the what?
title? I didn't understand the title.
Okay. You didn't understand the title bar. I think that's what I've picked.
Title command. My network was not. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
You
the title bar and
the title bar shows us the. Okay. What does the title bar do? For example, once I open this Firefox, okay, and let's say I type Ndeje University, okay, what will happen? When you look at my title bar, okay, it's reading the name of the page, okay. Are you seeing that it's reading the name of the page? I guess yes. Okay, it's here. And the program and the source is Google search. Once I go to Ndeje University, let me go there and see what will happen. Oh, it's giving me something I don't understand anyway. Let me look out for another page, maybe. Which page should I visit? Let me see. What should I? Okay, let me ask for Ndwells and see. Yes, you can. I've typed Ndwells. It's showing me Ndeje University Learning Management System is the name of this page that was given in the, it was being indexed. Okay, so the title bar shows us the name of the file that is running and the application in which it is running. For example, the current file name is document1 and the program running it is Word. Once I save the document, just like you can see right now I'm doing, I'm saving this document. Let me save this document. Okay. I guess by now people know how to save the document. So can Eddie Moses turn off the microphone? I think he's on a construction site. We're hearing the armors are coming back to us. Okay. Eddie Moses, let me do it from my side anyway. So I'm saving this document. I'm calling it, for example, lecture. I'm calling it lecture 1 word. Okay, lecture 1 word. Save. You can now see it's showing me lecture 1 word. The file name is lecture 1 word, and then the program is MS Word. Okay, so that's what the title bar does, among other things. I think all questions have been asked, have been answered. Let me shift gears and go to let's create something here. We're going to work with. Can each one of us do what I'm doing? Let me change the font to normal, to default. So I'm going to ask people to type what I'm going to type. Let me first make my screen more visible. Oh, I didn't change the color. So if you're able to see my screen, you realize that I've typed something, okay? So I'm sure you're also doing the same. For example, let me type a number there, number 5, put a comma, type a 2, close the bracket. Okay, and press enter. I don't know if somebody has observed something. I want to hear from the audience. What have you observed? Or what have you got on your screens? What have you got on your screens, members? I want some hands up, those that have done it practically. What have you got on your screen? Yes, Kamla, Justus. Can you speak? Justus? Turn on your microphone and speak. It is off. Justus. Okay, I want to get other people speaking. Those that are able to speak, please turn on the microphone. Yes, Kamari.
After typing what you've typed, I've seen some words starting with video provides a powerful way to help and so on.
Okay, thank you very much. Who else has done it? And what have you got? Only one person.
Yes.
Yes,
I have also
Stewart.
typed it. It brings video provides a powerful way. Video provides a powerful way to help you prove your point.
Okay, thank
when
you very much.
Click online video, it's like that, sir.
Okay, thank you very much. I want to get at least 10 people who have done it. Please, if you can even just type a yes, or just raise up your hand, so that I may see that you have done something and something has worked out. I don't know whether there are those that are lost. That's why I'm emphasizing on to know. I don't know what Emily is saying.
Me, I'm lost, lecturer.
You have been keeping quiet. Where are you lost? Okay. Okay, fine. I'm going to undo and type again. Okay, let me undo and type what I typed. I said you type equal sign, then the word rand, R-A-N-D, open the brackets. After opening the bracket, you type a number. For example, let me type number 6. Okay, then type a comma, then type a number again, maybe number 4. Okay, close the bracket. After closing the bracket, press enter. Okay. So I guess people have tried it out again. Let me re-echo again. In case somebody is lost, and do again, Control Z. I said equal sign, RAND, open bracket, type a number. For example, let me type number 70, comma, and then number 5. Close the bracket, press enter. Okay. So I guess we are now on the same page. Now, those that were lost, are you still lost? Anna and Emily, are you still lost?
Yes.
I want to hear from Anna and Emily. You are still lost.
The word is seen everywhere.
What is the what?
Hello.
The what is the what? Yes.
Yeah, I can see the words because we don't carry laptops.
Okay.
Because of
I can't really get you.
they don't allow us to come with big bags. Now that words. Hello. Hello.
Can you speak? Yes, can you speak?
Hello.
Yes, I can hear you.
I'm saying when you type and press enter, the word is come.
Yes.
And now my question is, if I go back home to my laptop and I this, will the words come, or you have been hiding them somewhere?
Have they come on the machine you're using right now? Have they come?
Me, I don't carry a laptop. They said we are not allowed to come with big bags.
Don't go by every statement that is made.
Yes.
Listen to me. Listen to me. Not everything that is said should be followed. You're getting me?
Yes.
Carry your computer. Okay.
Okay.
Yes, carry it. So that is it. So what we have done, or somebody is asking me to repeat again. Let me repeat. So what we did, we said, first of all, I'm doing. What I did is this. This is what I typed on the screen with no space. Those that didn't follow what I did, this is what we typed on the screen with no space. Okay. Equal sign, RAND, open bracket, type a number, put a comma, type another number, close bracket, press enter. That's all we did. Okay. What does it mean is the question. Okay. What does it mean? Kamala, can you lower your hand since you're not saying anything? It's still up. Okay. Thank you. So what we are telling the computer, if you've been sober upstairs, you will realize that when I typed 5 and 6 and 2, the first number I typed, I was given 6 paragraphs, each one of them having 2 lines. Okay. Once I typed Simani 5 and something, it's the same thing that happened.
Yes,
so
sir.
The first number is specifying the number of paragraphs you want. Then the number for the comma is specifying the number of lines per paragraph. Okay. That's what we are telling this. So in other words, we are creating what we would call dummy text. Okay. We are creating what we can call dummy text. Why are we doing it? We are doing it So that, because remember our lectures are timed, okay? We may not be able to type a document from zero in the interest of time, and yet we want to use some text. So we are going to create some dummy text and use that text for whichever we want to look at in as far as MS Word is concerned. Okay, that's why we are creating that dummy text. I think I've answered you on that. Anybody that is lost at this point in time? Who is lost? Or who has something to say? Maybe a question, maybe a complaint. Anything you want to say, please say it. Yes, Eddie Moses.
That's why I have.
Thank you, lecturer. Now, should I think like when you type like actually any number that you enter brings different words, or they all bring the same words? Because when you put in the other ones other than 70,5, they all had the other word of video something, and even this one also brought them.
Now, what
does every number? Yes.
What you do, you can even give it a try and see what will happen. Okay, it will be another. It is quite interesting to study by experience, by experiencing it by yourself. Okay, it is more fun. Try it out. See what will come. Most likely you get the same thing. Okay.
Oh.
But yes, and you also realize that at the same point, at the same time, whichever you're getting is having some sense. By the way, if you are sober again, you realize that it's making some sense, and it could be relevant to you if you need to consume it. Okay. Someone else had the question. Yes, Philip.
So me, I saw nothing on my computer.
You saw nothing. What are you using as your word processor? Which word processing application are you using?
Microsoft Word.
I know it is possible. Listen,
yes.
I can guess
yes.
that maybe you're using WordPad instead of Word. It is possible that you accidentally opened WordPad, isn't it?
Yes.
Did you open WordPad? You opened Word.
I opened Word.
You close it and reopen. When you're opening, you read clearly, read critically that it's reading Word, not WordPad. Can you close and redo it again? Right now?
Yes.
Now go back where you opened it from and read what it is reading, whether it is reading WordPad or Word. It's possible you opened WordPad.
It's reading Word.
Can you open it and redo?
It's reading Word.
Can you share your screen with me?
Okay, let me redo it.
Can you share? You could even share the screen and I'm able to see. Can you share your screen?
But mine is not connected on the internet.
Oh.
I'm using a tab, right? Yes.
Oh. So what you do, you redo it and tell me.
Okay.
So is what you are using to type a tab?
No, I'm using a laptop, but the online tab.
Which version of Word are you using? Which version of Word are you using?
2013.
2014?
2013.
Okay. So can you redo it? And maybe you made a mistake somewhere. So I'm waiting for your feedback. Type equal sign. Whichever it says what you should type. Equal sign.
Yeah.
R. Have you finished? Please, whichever you type, you say yes.
I'm still typing, sir.
Huh? Where are you? I said equal sign. R. A.
Then I type in the number.
Listen to me. Which I want you, whichever it says.
Any number, what that very number?
Listen. I want you to move with me, okay?
Yes.
Okay, let's delete everything again. I don't know where you are. Delete everything so that you type what I say. Ara, are you there? Wait,
Yes.
wait. No, delete everything again. Are you done?
Yes, I'm done.
Delete.
On my laptop.
Okay. Start with equal sign. Equal sign, yes, on your laptop. Equal sign.
Yes.
In your word processor. Equal sign.
Yes.
After equal sign, R, A.
Yes.
N. Are you done with N?
Yes.
D.
Yes, I'm done.
Then open bracket. Do you know how to open bracket?
Yes, I know.
Open bracket.
Yes, I've opened.
Put a number, any number you want.
Okay, let me see.
Put a comma.
Yes.
Put another number.
Yes, I have pressed. Yes.
Don't press. Just say. I just said put another number.
Okay.
Then,
huh? Yes, I have done.
Okay. Close the bracket. Are you done?
Yes,
Are you done closing the bracket? Okay. Press enter. Has it worked? Has it worked?
No.
Say yes. It is maybe your machine of the problem.
Hasn't worked.
Can you try on another computer and see how whether you have the same challenge? So I'll task you try on another computer. Okay.
My machine has a problem.
Maybe
he's putting
in spaces. Maybe he's putting in spaces between the words and the commas.
Yes.
Good afternoon, madam.
Have to have any space anyway, okay? Rogers, you have your hand up.
Wow.
Good afternoon, madam. Good afternoon.
Yes, good afternoon, Rogers.
Madam, I'm sorry I've just joined this meeting, but are we meant to do this in the Microsoft Word document app?
First of all, I'm not a madam, that's number one. Secondly, we are using MS Word. Do you know, by the way, I would encourage people to always come and join in time, because once you join late, you'll face challenges. You'll find when you have moved thousands of miles away. So you can't.
My network hasn't been good.
So we're using Word in what we are doing right now. I think I've answered you. Yes, Philip, your hand is up.
Thank you. I've seen them.
I have seen
the words. Sir, I have seen the words, but there are many.
Which is okay.
Yes, I have seen them.
Okay, fine. Okay. Any other questions? Any other issues? I think silence means nothing else to say. So if you have nothing to say, we are going to end here for today.